sports psychology has really exploded as an industry.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here, get on the winning side, push forward. Game 1 of this road trip, it's not going to be easy.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2, though.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now it'll be Mike Tauchman. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Tauchman rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-1 home is taken down and in for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On now to the top half of inning. So now here is Jose Abreu. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jose Abreu.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Fork ball, tough pitch to take there, but indeed it's 3-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Luis Robert stands in as he looks at ball one here. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the next to bat will be Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Forkball called strike 0-1. Robert aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Yasmani Grandal is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ildemaro Vargas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. The batter will be Danny Mendick, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. This is foul right side. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. From the stretch. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at Gonzalez. Not in time. Great stab, but they extend their lead as the runner comes around to score. To the plate now. Tuckman will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
All right, come on now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And that's through into center field, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now here comes Ron Washington out of the dugout.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we set to get his evening at the plate started. Tristan Random tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Jimenez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Tristan Random. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is there. One pitch, one out. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
10 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League.
Random.
Up next, Tristan Random. He was hitless in the shutout last night. From the stretch. Popped him up. Vargas moving to his left. And that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Tim Anderson. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding in is Tristan Random. He flew out in his last AB. And that one yanked just foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. So next to hit is Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now into the box, Tristan Random singled in his last at-bat. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here's the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the. Digging in next, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded to short. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots.
3-2.
Because it's so rare, does it
We are under the lights. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tristan Random. Tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
Let's go. Give it a ride here.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So now to the plate, Tristan Random.
Third baseman, Tristan.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now for the Angels, Austin Slater. He bounced out last time up. Reined in. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels. Next up, Miguel Torres. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Gonzalez is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. Stepping in once again is Tristan Random. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
0-1 count and the pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him?
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for. Into the box, Tristan Random, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the first pitch, right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Roll. 3 for 4, not a bad game. Yeah.
just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
On the ground to the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also
taken high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam.
and they complete the comeback with a flourish.
Now to bat, Tristan Random, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Adames takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Big at-bat now, and here is Kyle Lewis, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Swing and a line drive. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
1 run on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball here. So now here is Jake Fraley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Hit hard to third. Oh, look at Rendon. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out. Standing in now, Donnie Walton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And stepping in, Kyle Lewis. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the last half of the second set to go, and up next will be Willie Adames. Too low, 1-0.
Adames.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Next for Seattle, Miguel Torres. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
This is flared out towards second. And there are 2 away now. Next to stand in is Ryan McMahon. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Marin. Now to the plate, here is Shedlong Jr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone!
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. No balls and one strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Gonzalez is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Pitch on the way.
The center fielder.
Ben Ruda stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Forkball misses. 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Now batting
From the stretch, Jake Fraley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's nothing in one. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Tag applied by Gonzalez, and they got him at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Palm ball doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2. Donnie Walton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Random will put this one away, and the side is retired. And now in the box, Donnie Walton ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. And that's out number one. At the plate now is Kyle Lewis. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Next to hit is Miguel Torres, runner in scoring position with two gone. Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Ryan McMahon. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
McMahon.
And that misses downstairs. For a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
High in the air out to center field. Abrams has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The batter will be Shed Long Jr. Here's the first pitch. And he won't bite on the palm ball in the dirt for a ball. Fork ball. That's where you want it, but it's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And that's the second out. Next to dig in, Tom Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate. So far. And that's in there for strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ben Ruda. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th. Good bite to the forkball, 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Into the box, Jake Fraley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jake Fraley goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Outside and low, 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Caleb Smith will take over on the mound to start the bottom.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game for them.
JP, obviously this kid is going to want to
We are under the lights this evening as and now Tristan Random. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Next, it'll be Tristan Random. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the first offering. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Tristan Random will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. This is on the ground over to first, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. The batter will be C.J. Abrams.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, C.J. Abrams.
Swing and a line drive. Grossman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next it'll be Austin Slater.
Austin Slater.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Ready now for L.A. Tristan Random. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now here's the first offering. On the ground softly towards second. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is 5-2 the final score tonight. The Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Victorious Angels, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
We are under the lights as
Random.
so stepping in is Tristan Random. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the... So next to bat will be Dom Thompson-Williams. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit on the ground to third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Nothing fires me up more than watching it.
Now to the plate, Tristan Random. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kerrigan moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Random.
So now into the box is Tristan Random. He flew out in his last AB. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Kerrigan able to track it down for the third out.
Random.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Tristan Random. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Reynolds. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. On to first as they... Next up is Tristan Random, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for no.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.